Oh, it's been a while. It's been a while. But this time it's going to be a little different from the usual. It's not too close to Shin. It's going to be as normal as possible to your MCs or your world per se, and not no crazy, over crazy facts, I should say. But without further ado, I want to start with Girls of the Wild, which is basically like females be kicking ass in this show, right? So there's this top school, and it's an all girls school. They are these girls are very equipped to say, yeah, you ain't harassing them. That's all I'm saying. But the president and chairman, like the higher ups, they fear that, their girls ain't getting enough sexual attention or whatever, is going on there. So they decide to have a little experiment of some sorts. All right. So they make it mixed, but they only allow one boy. So this one boy, as you guessed, is our MC, and he pretty much has an harem. But I would say he's a harem because he doesn't really want these girls. But since there's only one boy, these girls are kind of like forced to pretty much choose him. But he's kind of like, when it comes to the rest of the cast and the students, it seems like they're pretty much rich. Like, but he's not on the, let's say, the upper sides of the financial status, if I must say so myself. He's more on the bottom, and the way he views females, well, you'll see, is quite interesting. I mean, there's going to be survival of the fittest in this school, and he's probably going to get stronger, but I'm not going to spoil too much. Next up is Sweet Home, and I hope this doesn't keep any of you at home right after quarantine's breaking loose, because this manga may not want. I mean, you may not just want to leave your room after this. That's what I'm trying to say. So we've got this little kid who, unfortunate circumstances happen to his parents, and he goes to this apartment because he has to get a cheaper place to survive. And let's just say somehow coronavirus had some very serious effects. Nah, not coronavirus, but a zombie apocalypse basically happens, and he's forced to survive. Pretty much. I mean, his character can be detestable at the start, right? But he slowly becomes more likable per se. But that's pretty much it. On to the next one. Medical Return. This is probably the most normal manga right now, the most unsupernatural and everything. But the story is quite interesting for all you doctors over there. I mean, it could have some information that could be useful. I mean, I don't know. Can't really prove it. It's like Senku having a little talk, no proof. But is this guy who's spent his life? He's he's gone uni and all of that, but let's just say he's gone through a loan shark, and his plans and futures didn't go as planned. But fortunately for him, God has blessed him with a second chance in life, where he obviously keeps all his memories. Like a little cultivation, reincarnation sort of thing. And he lives his life much better and is pretty much a prodigy. So he gets top grades, and he becomes stronger because back in the day there's a couple school bullies, and somehow kind of befriends these school bullies. There are some dark turns in this, man. I'm not gonna lie, but I'd like to see what they do with this. It's quite interesting. He does go against the odds, but let's see what we got. And the strongest worker. Ooh, this guy's got some superhuman capabilities that I'm pretty sure you shonen lovers would love this one. But he starts off being a plumber whose background, or engineer, whose background we don't even know too much about. But he gets this little quest, that's a quest, but a little job to do. Goes to this house for a surprisingly rich lady, and to everyone's amazement, we think he's out here all, acting cowardly and that, which, I mean, he kind of was. But then again, what would you really do in this situation? But it turns out that he could kick some ass, and he probably could be. the strongest worker. I don't know what kind of Captain America experiments happened to him, but the scars in his body that you'll see, yeah, he is strong. So this lady is very interested in him and wants to employ him to be a bodyguard. The guy's like, nah. I mean, yeah, he surprisingly he doesn't want more money and just wants a chill life. Can't really fault the guy. But she keeps trying and trying. But this guy might as well be a part-time hero because he still pretty much saves her and all her problems all the time. But this is something I'm pretty sure most of you would enjoy. He's kind of goofy in that, but I'll try and make this quick. So lastly, we got the bastard. Another normal, but this time is more on the kid's side than the medical human side, if that's what I was even trying to say. But this guy who's lived a clearly effed up life when you hear the backstory, which I'm not even gonna say. But let's just say again, due to unfortunate circumstances, he's lost some of his family. And he grows to like this girl, but again, due to unfortunate circumstances, something may happen to her, and he has to try to protect her. There is no monsters and any of that sort in this manga. So you don't have to worry about her being killed by some sort of apocalypse, unlike Sweet Home. But let's just say there are some twisted people in this manga, which do make it quite interesting in their personality. Because this manga does flip you around the tables when you're like, raw. So that's how it be like. Which does make it quite interesting, I'm not gonna lie. But that's pretty much about it. The guy, the MC, if anything, he does start off weak and at least attempts to get stronger. So you do see a growth in the character. And probably the most growth in comparison to these other mangas selected below. But that's about it. I've done it nice and quick. Hope you guys enjoyed. So if the first one, Girls in the Wild, wasn't as romantic or female harem enough, well, I've brought to you something that I don't even know what to say, but all I'm gonna say is that welcome to the dark side. Cause boy, we dive into borderline hentai in this manga just straight up. I'll tell you. Well, it starts off quite normal, and then it just goes to areas that I would recommend. But me personally, oh boy, I have not even finished this manga and it's 200 chapters yet. But seems to be the most highest rated on this website. So pure and so fluttering. Yes, I think I said it right. And let me just quickly say this: the MC, you already know. Well, he somehow skipped education, right? So he's probably been out the world training. He comes out here and just like a boss, he saves an old man from being bullied by a couple teenagers. But there he's that old man is just no ordinary old man as we know it. Because he gives him these glasses that, well, not glasses, contact lenses, and he's able to just get some really interesting Byakugan level X-ray vision. So he can see far away as well as he can see people in naked or their pants pretty much. So he's just, going out with his crushes. Well, trying to go out with his crush, right? And it goes through, let's just say, an average life of kind of maybe a teenager. You get rejected, you move on, but it was because of a misunderstanding and it wasn't like this, it wasn't like that, blah blah blah. But the point of the matter, right, is he gets in, and when I mean gets in, we're talking about penetration. So he makes out with a lot more females than he really should, and for all some of them are just stupid reason. Either he's cursed to be with them, fate, or just an unfortunate circumstance. And I'll leave it at that. That's the honorable mention that I'll leave there. I don't know how chaotic it gets near the ending, But we'll just finish it off there. Nice and quick. Hope you guys enjoyed. I saw that God of High School anime, and I am overhyped for the season right now. I hope you guys also watch it. I do feel like it would arguably take down Naruto, but hey, no cap, if the animation on point, I'm gonna do a little mix the intro and that. But lo, without further ado, you know the drill.